Hello, happy Friday and happy weekend. This is Bill Steffen. Hey, we got a lot to talk about today. First of all, we want to start out and take a look at snow cover across the United States. The darker blues indicate where the snow is heavier. There's a legend down there at the bottom. But you can find some snow on the ground, even though there's only a little bit of it. But you can see that all the way on down to northern Alabama and northern Mississippi. 57% of the lower 48 states has at least a little bit of snow, at least a dusting of snow on the ground. You can see the snow that fell along the Missouri-Arkansas border, and they had quite a snowstorm in eastern North Carolina and southeast Virginia. In fact, I believe it was Norfolk. It was their eighth biggest snowstorm ever. They picked up around a foot of snow there. That'll melt pretty quickly for them, but pretty amazing snowstorm for them. And again, as you can see, the heavier snow totals off to the north. We'll zoom in a little bit farther here and a little bit further, and we'll see the heavier snow and the darker blue colors from Benzie County over to north of Cadillac and over toward Mansalona, Kalkaska, and Gaylord. And look at all the snow around Lake Superior. Lake Effect Machine has really been going. Sault Ste. Marie with more than 6 feet of snow beyond their normal total to date, and they have had 6 inches or more on the ground since November 25th. Here's how much snow there is on the ground in West Michigan. Grand Rapids officially Ford Airport just 3 inches. I've got a little bit more than that here on the northwest side of town. Hastings at 5 inches, Holland's at 8. There was one spot near Holland that thought they had about 10, 11 on the ground Thursday morning. Muskegon at 9, though there's less than that at the lakeshore, right at the immediate lakeshore. 10 inches at Ludington and north of Coopersville, 11 inches White Cloud. They've been running the snow machines up there. And the most snow in our viewing area here, our listening area, Scottville with 14 inches and Hart with nearly a foot and a half of snow on the ground. And here's a look at some snow totals from up north near Cadillac. Now keep in mind that pretty much anybody in Wexford County can be near Cadillac, so it kind of varies, but they were at 20 inches. Beulah, closer to the lake, at 24 inches. Gaylord Snow Stick showing 25. Sault Ste. Marie at 28. Mansalona, there's one, I think that's a little bit outside the town there. 32 inches of snow on the ground. And then so the highest totals I can find south of Grand Marais in the UP, 36 inches. Near Charlevoix in the woods, lower Michigan, 38 inches. And just southeast of Munising, they have dropped from 52 inches to 50 as the snow has settled just a little bit. Here's 72-hour snow total forecast. And you can see areas in the white color, which is generally east of Grand Rapids. No snow at all over the next 3 days. The light blue indicates a tenth of an inch thereabouts, a tenth of an inch up to about an inch over a 72-hour period. And there's one shade darker blue, which is in a little north-south band, as you can see, from Ottawa and Allegan County down toward eastern Berrien and Cass County. That's got an inch to maybe inch and a half. But the main thing is we're turning off the snow machine for a while, and it should be easier to get around. Hey, I want to thank our sponsor, Complete Care Concierge. And if you need a fast, efficient, and affordable cleaning service, by the way, it's either residential or commercial. They service both. Complete Care Concierge has you covered. Serving all of West Michigan, we offer one-time, daily, weekly, and bi-weekly cleans, plus move in and move out. We also service apartment hallways and laundry rooms. Work is guaranteed. Gift cards are available. And we even service apartment hallways and laundry rooms. The work is guaranteed, as I mentioned, so just phenomenal to make sure that you're getting somebody that's experienced and can do a great job here for you. They're available on weekends as well. There's no better way to say I love you than giving a tired mom a break from doing the dishes and the laundry. Are you a busy professional? Pamper yourself by taking vacuuming and dusting off your plate. Are you an office manager? Keep your business looking and feeling its best. Number to call is 264-1397. That is area code 616-264-1397 for a spotless space and total peace of mind. Thanks to them for being our very first sponsor here on the blog. Generally dry weather expected over the next 3 days. Good driving on the main roads. There's still a few slick spots out on the side roads out there, especially close to the lake where they've had a little bit more snow the past couple of days. Warmer weather. Early next week it's going to get to 40 here, and that means much of our snow is going to be melting. High temperature later today, up close to 30. We haven't made 30 in a long time. In fact, we haven't been above freezing here since the 6th of February. 19, the early morning low temperature. We should see a little sun poking through from time to time, but more clouds than not. Winds west to southwest at 5 to 15, probably closer to the 5 during the morning. Winds not an issue, no drifting snow to worry about. Next 3 days, again, more clouds than not, but not much in the way of precipitation. Could be an isolated flurry this morning. Late Sunday, there could be a sprinkle, but most areas will stay dry. You can see temperatures warming up. Sunday's high temperatures up into the mid 30s here. So here's a look at your 5-day forecast. Temperatures here pretty close to 30 the next couple of days, mid 30s on Sunday. And by the time we hit Monday and Tuesday, we're knocking on the door of 40 degrees with the possibility of a few rain showers. No big storms coming our way, but it could get kind of mushy and sloppy around here as the snow starts to melt early next week. Latest long range outlook takes us back into the below average temperature category. A couple things to point out. Yes, it will get cooler. It'll be warmer next week and then cooler again the following week. But the average high temperatures are going up. The average high temperature for Grand Rapids today is 35. So if you're 5 degrees colder than average, you're 30. When the average high temperature is 30, then if you're 5 degrees colder than average, then you're 25. So as those averages go up, it will feel a little bit warmer around here as we close out February and head into March. A couple of final notes from Michelle. Hey, today the Washington Monument was dedicated, February 21, 1885. It is 550 feet high, and that compares to 406 feet for River House here in Grand Rapids. So the Washington Monument taller than any of the skyscrapers in Grand Rapids, but not anywhere near as tall as what is it, the Burj in Candelar, whatever it's called, and I'm not getting that right. That's in, I believe, Abu Dhabi, which is 2,722 feet high. And so that's about 5 times as high as the Washington Monument and about 6 times higher than anything in Grand Rapids. So that's pretty amazing. Cornerstone was laid on the 4th of July in 1848. Civil War interrupted the project, which took a long time here. At the time, it was the world's tallest structure in the world. And of course, now you can drive as close to us as Chicago and see structures that are 2.5 times as tall as the Washington Monument. First phone book was published on this date in 1878. It was 1 page long. And that's something. Does anybody still do a phone book? I don't know. I haven't seen a new one here in a long time. It was a list of 50 subscribers to the New Haven, I believe that's Connecticut, District Telephone Company. Most subscribers were public entities and not individuals. When was the last time you used a phone book? In fact, I think I might still have a phone book up there. It's good for checking on businesses or something like that, but I have not used one in years, so I should probably send that to the landfill. And one final note, things to do here this weekend, Peter Pan, the Grand Rapids Ballet. We got performances here Friday night at 7:30, at Saturday and Sunday, matinees at 2 o'clock. Good show for the kids, and if you're my age, you can remember Mary Martin doing Peter Pan and flying all over on the wires and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. I could fly like that. Well, have yourself a good Friday and a good weekend. Thanks for checking the weather here. And once again, have yourself a fantastic